Not happy with the result. Keiron Cunningham sharing a joke with the official.
And I just get a feeling that the ghost of Knowsley Road is going to come out here and just put something special in the last 10 minutes. We're going to have a try, I know, that's going to last in the memories of these St Helens supporters for many years here. The final try that they score here in a league match. And I know that somewhere, somehow, as I say, an old ghost is going to come out from that stand and get involved and create a moment of magic.
Well, I hope you're right, Phil, because it would be a fantastic send-off, wouldn't it? If they get anywhere near the line, you would not bet against Keiron Cunningham trying to sneak one from dummy half.
Here's Scott Moore.
Move! Brent, come on! Go.
Cunningham. This is Flannery. Gets the ball away to Moore again.
4.
And again, big hits coming off. This time Hudson.
Go.
Well, they'll know they've been in a match, Saints. Here's Pulatua. He hits and he turns, doesn't he? Turns his back on the opposition post all the time, trying to get that ball away. Last tackle here for St Helens, this set of 6. Wilkin drills it along the deck. It's going to stand for McGoldrick eventually. It's a good chase, though, led by Wellens. Oops. Now then, Wellens was unhappy with something there. Something happened there, and Wellens was not happy. And McGoldrick got a couple for his corner.
Go away. Go away.
Well, I don't want what went on, and well, he went pretty high with the ball-carrying arm, and I think that Wellens said, "Hey, hang on." Well, Wellens has retaliated.
He doesn't normally lose his rag,
no.
Paul Wellens.
Well, we saw in the earlier game, Eddie, someone retaliated and got the red card. I'm not saying this is as bad.
Paul Wellens, he's grabbed hold of him. Yeah. But Paul can't do that. Okay, leave it to me. Paul, come here. Listen,
The last
mate,
thing that St Helens need is for this fella to run the risk of maybe being suspended, but he's an experienced referee, Ben Thaler.
Take your lunch and go away. Ryan, come here, please. Right, listen, you've got the penalty. Just be very careful. Listen to me. Yeah, just be careful. Don't pull them on as well. Be careful.
He's a character, isn't he? Ryan McGoldrick, moving pictures. McGoldrick didn't like it, and well, you can see for yourself, neither did Paul Wellens.
What did Brian Carney call Ryan McGoldrick before the match? The most painted human being. Well, it's sparked up St Helens.
Got to be a penalty
here.
Yeah. And it's things like this that would leave a little bit of concern for the Saints coach, Mick Potter. You know, you've got to have composure when it comes to the big games, and they don't come much bigger than the playoffs.
The crowd trying to rally the St Helens players for the last 8.5 minutes as Jones drives it in again for Castleford. Hudson comes back here to Widders. Widders then to McGoldrick. McGoldrick gets it away to Shenton, who'll score. Shenton.
Good try. Fully deserved as well. He's going upstairs again.
Couple of penalties that got Castleford into the position.
I think he wants to look to see if there's any shepherd. You can see that McGoldrick has come on. And is this a double movement?
Well, he's short.
I think you'll find that this is a double movement. Oh, we'll soon find out.
James Childs, the man who decides. He has given the try.
Shenton, got a bit of a stray boot, right on the nose.
Here's Kirk Dixon to try and add 2 more points for the Tigers. He doesn't. 30 points to 18.
Well, it looked easy sailing, didn't it, for the home side? Now there'll be nerves aplenty in the final 7 minutes.
Here comes Ryan McGoldrick again, but he's halted this time. And he can't do that. You can't do that. You can't do that.
You can't. That's rugby union where they have 15 players.
It's a penalty, rightly so.
Yeah.
That's fine, but now, finish. Can't drag.
No, he's called held several times, actually.
If Pulatua hadn't been involved, they weren't dragging, they were pushing. 2 minutes to go, 6 points, Crusaders are ahead at Wrexham. Crusaders are on their way to the playoffs.
Boy, that was one big hit. More.
Rangi chases through. Oh, Warrington going to go second. It's Ryan Hudson. Ryan Hudson over for the Castleford Tigers next to the posts. And Warrington, I can hear the cheers from here.
They're dancing in the streets down the road, I'll tell you.
Ryan Hudson has just possibly given Warrington a home tie in the first week of the playoffs against St Helens. The kick's to come and he's banged in front.
Beautiful play by Rangi Chase. Did the step, did the dummy, offloaded at the very, very most important moment. And they are stunned here. This is not the farewell that Saints needed.
If this goes over, Warrington have a home tie at the moment. Warrington have a home tie against Saints next weekend. 30-24. They are 2 points off the pace. St Helens, they're going to win the match, maybe, but points difference, they are 2 points behind the 8 ball, and Mick Potter knows that. And Castleford Tigers, I'll tell you what, they've got a bit of time left, because they've got 5 minutes. They get a try and convert it, they get a drop goal, they nick the 8th place off Crusaders, or do they? Dear me, what a season this has been.
Just under 5 to go. It is so important. And the Tigers have come up with possession.
And it's 5 tries each, by the way. It's the goal kicking that has cost the Castleford Tigers. They've missed 3. But at this moment in time, St Helens now are going to Warrington next weekend. This is the way it stands right now. That's the way it is. And at the other end, there we are.
Well, I reckon Warrington should send a bottle of champagne to Rangi Chase. He was the man that created that.
Well, it's not over yet.
I know.
Oh, here's Hubie, and he gets it away to Hudson, and there goes Dean Widders. Widders is going in under the sticks. It's his second try. Castleford aren't finished yet. Castleford aren't done yet. They're going to draw level here. They're going to draw level. Mick Potter and his fans cannot believe it. Cast your mind back to the start of this match and the way that St Helens ripped the Tigers apart. But Castleford suddenly have the sniff of the playoff themselves. Has the word got to them from Wrexham?
They put the cue on the rack. The Tigers said, we can come back. This is amazing. Absolutely amazing. There's the conversion.
It's all square. It's all square here. 30 points apiece. Castleford have never won on this ground in Super League. Terry Mattison must know what's happening at Wrexham, about 15-20 miles away from here. But if Castleford now can get up the other end and drop a goal, they will make it to the playoffs. But they've come up with the goods, have Saints, as Crusaders have won. So 3 minutes for Castleford to rescue their playoff hopes. Here goes Graham. St Helens need to score twice to get second. This is Pulatua.
Tigers have got to look for an intercept. It's the only option left for them.
Wilkin drops the shoulder.
One of the wingers, one of the centres, even the fullback Ryan McGoldrick, they've got to test their arm. They've got to go for an intercept now.
Moore finds Lomax. Lomax gets it away to Gidley. Gidley scores for St Helens, does he? Yes, he does. It's snatched away from Castleford again. The hopes of Terry Mattison have gone west again. And St Helens know they've got to win by more than 8.
They never give in, do they? Tremendous pass from Johnny Lomax. Can they do it? It looked as though they were out on their feet. Lomax, beautiful pass, finished by Gidley. It's nerves aplenty all over the country.
Well, Foster now with this kick.
Why would you bother though, Eddie? They've wasted about 15 or 20 seconds there.
He's
They need to score again anyway.
He's missed it. They do need to score again. 34-30. It's not enough for Saints to claim second spot, but it is, I'm afraid, too much for Terry Mattison to bear. Having said that, they go up the other end now, and they score a try and convert it, and it all changes again. What a dramatic end. They're after the short kick-off. Gardner pouches it though for Saints. They've got a minute left, Castleford.
What an amazing take by the winger, under so much pressure.
I bet they're all waiting at Wrexham for the news of this. I bet they're watching the screens everywhere in North Wales as Moore comes down the line. Great hands, Gidley. Gidley keeps on going, gets the ball away to Wellens. He's fallen, but it is still on. Here is Graham. Have we got another wide to West moment coming up here?
They need a converted try, the Saints, to get the home tie next week.
Cunningham to Moore. Moore then to Pulatua. This is the fellow who could do it. Not this time though. 20 seconds and counting. Cunningham! Yes, he gets it down! Oh, you couldn't write this script! You could not write this script! Keiron Cunningham with that try. If the conversion comes, they will get the home tie with Warrington that they prayed. You could not write it. It's straight out of the pages of a novel.
It never amazes. It just can't get any better. I said you wouldn't bet against the man scoring if he went anywhere near the line. They look dead and buried to the Saints, and they have come back, courtesy of one of the greatest players to pull on the shirt, the famous red V on the white jumper, and Mick Potter knows he has to convert this.
16 years ago this weekend, Keiron Cunningham made his first appearance on this ground. Joe Westerman and Castleford are crestfallen, and Jamie Foster has kicked the goal. St Helens will host Warrington. 40 points to 30. What a game! What a last 5 minutes! What a night of drama! Joy for Cunningham, heartbreak for Castleford, and Keiron Cunningham, well, he is the king of these parts. He has just given them a home tie in week 1 of the playoffs. You couldn't write it. I tell you what, J.K. Rowling could not write this.
An amazing finish. An amazing finish.
Here's the moment that made sure Foster kept his nerve, the youngster, the new breed, and Cunningham, the old breed.
Well, during the era of summer rugby league in this country, St Helens have been the masters of the last-minute play. They've won so many games in such dramatic circumstances, and it was fitting and appropriate that they've done it here in their last home league game. When everybody thought the game was over and they would have to travel away, somehow, somewhere, Keiron Cunningham came up with that magic play, and a fitting end here to what's been a great period of rugby league on this ground.
Cunningham is now, as we watch this try that he somehow scores, it's Cunningham-esque. He is now being carried round the pitch on the shoulders of his teammates. Bryn Hargreaves, Paul Clough. Cunningham takes the applause of the stand here. Unbelievable. A night of emotion from start to finish, but you could not have scripted that any better. You really couldn't.
What a moment for this person. What a moment for him.
And guess who is Steve-O's man of the match?
It couldn't go to anyone else.
Well, the cameramen want a shot of him in front of the crowd. Look at this. It's the final league match. He'll be back next week, fellas.